Today's topic will be, who is going to win the Champions League this season? The last time Barcelona won the Champions League was in 2015. At the time, Xavi was the captain of the team, and today he's the manager. That's crazy how time flies. Maybe Xavi will do the same thing Zidane did with Real Madrid, winning the Champions League as a player and as a coach for the same team. Of course, these two Spanish teams are major contenders to win the competition. But there are also a few other serious candidates, and in this video, we'll talk about them. Real Madrid is probably the biggest favorite. The Spanish club is the club with the most Champions League trophies. They won it 14 times and are the defending champions after beating Liverpool. By the way, Liverpool is struggling in the Premier League this season. They were in last year's Champions League final, but based on the way they are playing at the moment, they are not going to go far in this competition unless they change gears. They tried to improve by spending a lot of money to bring the promising Uruguayan striker Darwin Núñez, but on the other hand, they sold one of their best players, Sadio Mane, to Bayern. Now about the German team, Bayern Munich is also a good team to bet on. Even without Lewandowski, they still are banging goals in the Bundesliga, and they will probably do the same in the Champions League. Their stats in the Bundesliga this season so far are outstanding. 3 games, 3 wins, 15 goals scored, and just 1 goal conceded. That's almost perfection, and shows that Bayern has a solid defense with a still agile 36 years old Neuer in goal. They also invested money to buy good players like the centre-back De Ligt from Juventus for 80 million euros. While Robert Lewandowski is scoring goals for Barcelona now, Bayern can count on talented players like Müller, Sané, Coman and Mane, as well as the rising stars Musiala and Gravenberch, their recent addition from Ajax, to strengthen the midfield. There are upcoming teams like Tottenham, who have reached their first ever Champions League final under Mauricio Pochettino in 2019. Now, under the command of the Italian manager Antonio Conte, they look stronger than ever. They managed to keep their star players like Kane and Son, and they even bought Richarlison, Kulusevski, Benteke and Perisic, so the Spurs will have a very tough team to beat. Barcelona also is getting back to their best level since Messi left the club. They bought 2 great attacking players, Lewandowski and Rafinha, who already have made a good impact on the team. Besides that, they have very promising young players from the academy like Pedri, Gavi and Ansu Fati, who are the future of the club. With a good balance of experienced players and young talents, they can be a serious threat. We've talked a lot about the players. Yes, they are the main characters because they are the ones on the pitch, but managers are also very important. The impact of tactics and motivation is crucial when it comes to winning big games. If we look at a team like PSG and Man City, who have spent crazy amounts of money to buy top players, the one in charge to make the chemistry work is the manager. So let's see if Pep Guardiola can create a perfect environment on the pitch for Erling Haaland to score a goal almost every game as he did in Germany. And if PSG's new coach, Christophe Galtier, will be able to handle the big egos of his team's superstars Neymar Jr., Messi and Mbappe. These two teams have never won the Champions League and are the ones who invested more money to win the so-desired trophy. That means that every season that goes on where they fail to achieve that goal, their will to win the tournament increases a lot. Now, with the Champions League draw for the group stage, we can see which teams will have a hard time getting to the next phase. Barcelona and PSG didn't have a lot of luck. They're in the toughest groups. The Blaugrana will have to beat Bayern Munich, Inter Milan and Pilsen, while the French team will face Juventus, Benfica. On the other hand, Real Madrid and Man City have an easier task ahead. The Spanish club will play against RB, Leipzig, Shakhtar and Celtic. The citizens will face Dortmund, Sevilla and FC Copenhagen. Chelsea is also a contender, but they are not at their best level yet. It depends on who they sign this summer. Players like Aubameyang from Barcelona and Leao from AC Milan, who are in the same group as Chelsea. Seriously, that would be a stroke of genius. If Chelsea buy AC Milan's best player, the Blues would weaken a direct opponent. The other London club in the Champions League, Tottenham, is the strongest in Group D. The Spurs have everything they need to surpass Marseille, Sporting and Frankfurt. The same goes for Liverpool. If they perform at their best, it shouldn't be a problem to beat opponents like Napoli, Ajax and FC Rangers. There are a few favourites, but we think either Manchester City or PSG will win this season's Champions League. And now that the beef between Neymar and Mbappe is apparently sorted out, the French team might be the one to win it. Talking about beef, check out our next video on the craziest beef between footballers. If you like this content and want more, then don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know in the comments who you think is gonna win the Champions League this season.